It happens quite frequently for me. Get in my car, I turn it on, and there it is. That low tire pressure warning light. Make time out of my busy day, head on over to the gas station, use that air pump, get my tires to the right pressure, and before I know it, it happens all over again. This here is the Auxito A501, and it is a portable tire inflator, portable air compressor or pump. And we're going to talk about it today. Let's take a look inside the box. You get your manual. You also get some warning tips and a charging cable, which is USB-C on one end and USB-A on the other. And then you get this 12-volt power cable that plugs into your cigarette lighter inside your car. You also get 4 adapters. The ones that I was most interested in, the Presta valve adapter, because the 2 mountain bikes that I do have use Presta valves. And then you get the air hose. The air hose has this orange rubber guard for your finger. The unit tends to generate some heat right where you plug this hose into the actual unit. And this is the actual unit itself. Very straightforward, very simple. It looks durable, hard plastic, and it looks well ventilated to dissipate heat. So about a month or so ago, they did reach out and asked if I'd be interested in reviewing this little portable tire inflator. And I was actually pretty excited because I was in the market for one. And the reason for that is because I own this mountain bike here, and I also own this other mountain bike, plus these 3 e-bikes, not to mention 4 cars. And so owning one of these actually makes life a lot more convenient. So yeah, let's talk about it. This cigarette lighter cord, I was going to call it a charging cord, but it's not. And I was mistaken in thinking that we could use this to charge it.
All right, we're gonna try and charge it through the cigarette lighter. This here, plug it in. Little red light turns on, which tells me that it's set to go. Right? It's like the car detected it. However, there is no indicator on here telling me that it's actually charging.
When in fact, what this is when your battery is low, you can plug it into the cigarette lighter, turn your car on, power it on, and it'll work. What it won't do is it's not going to charge it. The charging cable is actually this USB C on one end and then just a regular USB on the other end. This is the charging cable that you plug into the unit, and then you plug it in your computer or a wall unit, what have you, and then it'll charge it. I believe the charging time, a full charge, is about 4 hours, and yeah, it does take a bit of time to get a full charge on this. On the bottom here, it also has a USB port, which again, you can plug your phone or whatever device to it, and this becomes a power bank. So now let's talk about the device itself and some of the functions that it comes. We'll talk about all these yellow buttons here on the side. The middle button here is actually the power button, and you press it and hold it, and it basically turns it on. This little window here displays your battery percentage. In the middle here is where it will display the tire pressure on whatever you have it hooked up to. And it's pretty darn accurate.
This here is where it tells me the current pressure in the tires. So Let's go ahead and lay it down. So I say it's pretty accurate as it compares to the analog air pressure gauge.
Down at the bottom, you have the presets, and then you have the different pressure units. So right now it's in PSI, and it does come with 4 different units, PSI, bar, and a couple of others. So now let's go ahead and check to see what these other yellow buttons do. The top one, it's actually a light. You press it again, and then you have a blinking red light, and press it and it turns it off. Down at the bottom would be your presets. Press it once. For a car, press it again. You get a bicycle, motorcycle, a ball at 9 psi, and then press it again, and that just becomes custom, which now you can use these 2 buttons here, which is a plus, and see it going up, or you can bring it down. And then to turn it on, short press, and then it turns it off.
So let's go ahead and drop the pressure on this. And then we can inflate it back and see approximately how long it takes. All right, let's turn this back on and see where we're at. All right, 22, perfect. We'll try and bring it back up to 32. That should be 10 additional PSI, and see how long it takes, as well as how much battery drains from adding 10 PSI. So 10 PSI, a minute and 30 seconds. It did drop, at least the battery life on this dropped down to 84, so that's 16% for 10 PSI.
So let's do some math and determine how much air we can get out of a full charged unit. We divide 100% by the 16% battery lost from that 10 psi, and then we multiply that times the 10 psi that we got out of it. What is that, 62.5, which means we could realistically inflate 2 tires that are fully deflated up to 31 psi out of one fully charged unit. Again, this is my first one that I own, so and then just based on the size, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty reasonable. It's actually on sale for $99.99. So $100 will get you one of these. It's a handy little thing. I'm going to continue to use it. At this point, I do recommend it. And so if you're interested, I'm going to include the link. Check them out. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you got a question, I'll do my best to answer it. And if you haven't subscribed and you're still watching, subscribe now. For the most part, my channel is mountain bike related, but this does tie into it. So I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thanks for watching, and ride your own ride. God bless.